Hello, everybody. Give me a second. The microphone is wrong. There we go. Hello, everybody. Let me hit a couple more buttons, turning down some volume. Oops. It's set. Bring that down to like 30% volume on my end. Then we need to... We'll go... hello, hello. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV today in just a second. I understand, Koopa Man. It's a busy day for everybody. I did mini golf and then spent time with the wife. It was interesting. Mini golf I haven't done in like a year and a half, so I'm very happy to be able to dive into that. Anyway, yeah, the thumbnail of the stream, I'm holding this and pointing and smiling because there's like 30 people in the held for review filter. They've never been able to break containment into the actual like YouTube comment section. They're just kind of saying slurs at the at the video, and I'm just it's really fucking funny. Anyway, let's see here. What else we got going on? Everything looks good. So yeah, my goal today is to progress the crystalline paste a little more. The demon is only in form 2. We need to get the demon up to a higher rank, and then it'll be able to create what we need for the artifact weapons. It's bartering with a creature from the world of darkness, typically not a good idea, but we'll see what happens. Give me a second while I do these ventures. Pretty simple, just to confirm forever. There we go. All right, we can pop out now. But yes. Oh, you got 2 notifications from YouTube's? Yeah, that makes sense. I should probably launch the stream as an unlisted and then publish it after I've quote-unquote gone live, and that way there's only the published notification and that's it. That is a gladiator man. I want to see what his adventurer plate looks like. That adventurer plate looks a lot he has a lot more clothes in that than he does over here. I see. Oh well. Such is the way of the game. Let's see here. So yes, we're playing a female Makote, as you can see right here. The place you used to go mini golfing is closed down. That's unfortunate. But let me see. What else was it? I'm trying to think. Okay. This should be good. The shenanigans, I need to move my desktop around. That should be fine. Okay. Anything else I missed? Oh, yeah. So, I was gonna say, regarding the, like, me doing live streams, typically I should, start the stream, either, like, publish the video really, really early, and then when the stream starts, it'll notify people again. Or I should, notify, like, start it as unlisted, and then go live, and then publish it. And if I do it in that order, then it only notifies everybody once. And it's basically just, hey, the stream started. So, anyway, let me see. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. There we go. Anything else? Oh, you know, before I do anything else, I should probably head over to Tuliolol. Gonna do this. Tuliolol is the current area in the game, like the current, not the end game area, but like the main city hub. The end game area is called Solution 9, and it's a little different. Yeah, fix that there. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, here in Tuliolol specifically, there's Cuddly Kitten. Go figure. Let's see. Bam. I blew a heart and she disappeared. But that makes sense. All right. I guess I should really quick go over to Urko Pacha, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple of those daily quests while I peek at things, because it's been interesting. Different music for different mounts. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and turn up the system sounds a bit. Let's just go master volume up. That's better. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna look at this really quick. Yeah. I told someone today that I don't really pay attention to, like, Twitter DMs. In fact, I have them closed to anyone I don't follow. But, it's interesting because I mentioned that saying, oh yeah, I mostly use Discord. You know, if you want to get a hold of me on Discord. And then Discord just suddenly started talking about how they're doing two major things. Number one, they are going to be taking everybody's, they're going to be reverting all Discord accounts to quote-unquote teenage status. And then in order to prove you're an adult, you need to actively, what do you call it? You need to submit, like, your actual ID or your face. And the other thing they're doing is they're building a comprehensive profiling system to be able to extract user data like never before. What they're going to do is they're going to tell everyone that they need to be, they're not going to tell anybody. They're going to tell based on your, like, your activity, what games it detects you're playing. By the way, if you have activity privacy on, it won't share the games you're playing, but it's still spying on you. Yeah. So they're, like, building a comprehensive profiling system, and then they're going to be able to sell that data. So they'll get to know, like, you know, when you're inactive, they'll assume, like, if you're inactive for like 8 hours, they'll be able to, like, figure out your job and stuff like that. This wasn't pitched to users. This was pitched to potential investors. They don't want you hearing about this, but they need to make it public so that their potential investors can be like, yeah, oh wow, we're gonna be able to, like, make so much money this way. Anyway, yeah, said certain sites have been boycotting states because of the ID stuff. Yes. It's ridiculous. You don't know how you're just hearing about this, but you're pissed. I just heard about it earlier today when I was telling somebody that, oh, no, I use Discord mostly. I don't really use Twitter DMs or whatever. It's like, Anyway, your coworker told you about the first, the Discord news? LOL, fellow gamer? Yes. That's a huge hat? Yes, it's Amon's hat from the Crystal Tower. Amon is also one of the big bosses there. Yep. Voter ID And website monitoring, dystopian as fuck. Yes. Yes, they plan on figuring out, meeting out who leans what way. And they're just going to sell, like, Discord's just going to sell the information to everybody. They aren't just going to be selling it to, like, right-wing or left-wing people. They're going to be selling it to, like, everybody. So, like, we're looking at mutually assured destruction for, like, anyone who doesn't have, like, a boatload of money. Anyway, let me see here. I need to switch over to Cunilarian. There we go. I've got my legendary cooking pan. You can see right here. If we go to G pose, you can see the pan itself has what do you call it? Whoops. There, you can see there's like a dragon inside the pan. In fact, if we let it do the pose again, there you can try it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You can see the dragon inside the pan, and like the pan's texture are scales. It's really nice. But yeah, what I recommend, and like I don't think that this will catch on the way it should, but you should try Matrix. Specifically the element launcher for Matrix. Matrix is essentially just like the free open source version of Discord. It's much more basic than Discord, but it's kind of like how Mastodon is the free open source what do you call it? The free open source federated version of Twitter. There are people who started scandals where they said, oh, those people on Mastodon are really fucked up. It's like, it's because anyone can make their own Mastodon instance, including bad people. So propaganda is, you know, rampant when it comes to that. But you can block any, like, you can block whole instances on Mastodon. Similarly, like, you can, you know, like, it's only who you choose to connect with Matrix. But yeah, what you want, like, what I'd recommend, look up Elements, E-L-E, Elements. It's a launcher for Matrix, and that's probably going to be the easiest way to get into it. Anyway, so there isn't much here. I'm just going to be picking up the daily quests really quick. These are very, very optional. Like, I mean, exceedingly optional. So, I'm just trying to raise this particular reputation here. The Yakoi and the Mulja. The Pelu Pelu, I've already maxed them. I just get their marks for, like, end-game currency. Yes. As you can see, let me zoom in. Yeah, so you can see we're wearing a Maid outfit today. For our Yakoi questing. Yeah. No problem there. Anyway, let's get going. There's a varying amount of clients you can choose from when it comes to Matrix. Yes. True. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on the... Whoops. There we go. Charitable Chicken War. We just gotta go talk to him really quick. And we got to give him the pigments, and he'll give us something else, which we can use to craft. This is just a quick crafting beast tribe. We're skipping their dialogue for the most part because we've done this many days. I'm just, before I get started on the real stuff, you know, like the dungeons and the deep dungeons, Occult Crescent, Pilgrim's Traverse, before I do all of that stuff, I'm just knocking out these daily quests really quick. Since I don't play 14 every day. I like to do the daily quests at the beginning of, like, every time I do sit down to play, because eventually I will cap the factions. As you can see, I've already capped the Pelu Pelu, they're Bloodsworn, and the Mamulja and Yakoi are just, like, one rank away from being maxed. It's kind of like, if you look at all the other factions for, like, because the Dawn Trail's a current expansion, the previous one, Endwalker, were allied, like, finished, Bloodsworn for Shadowbringers. They don't have an allied quest for Shadowbringers due to where it's located. But Stormblood is allied, Heavensward is allied, and A Realm Reborn is allied. So, like, we've capped all our other factions outside of Dawn Trail. And I'm just really quick going to do some stuff there. Saw a message about the terminal client? Yeah. You can, like, there's so many programs for Linux where you can just run it from the terminal if you really, really want to. It's not for me. I really like a graphical user interface myself. It's not like I can't use the PowerShell in Windows or the terminal in Linux. It's not like I can't use the Windows registry, so on and so forth. I'm just not a fan. I started with DOS, so for those who don't know, let me go ahead and do a thing here. Studio. I'm gonna find my, like, side cam. There we go. I just need to change the settings on the side cam. It kind of got, whenever I restart my PC or, like, change operating systems, my, my computer forgets, or my webcam specifically forgets its settings. So, let's see. There we go. Sidey cam. So, as I was saying, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So, I got started when it came to PCs. I got started on the DOS, Disk Operating System. Yeah, that's what I started with. So, when I went to Windows, what do you call it? I ended up, let me see here. Sorry, hair, it's not happening. I mean that, like, my goodness. Anyway, let me move on here. So yeah, I was using DOS back in the day, and then Windows 3.1 came around, and that was my escape from DOS. And I was quite happy to get away from DOS. It's not this one. It's this one. There we go. Give me a sec. Cookware. Here we go. Give me a sec. We're cooking. We are cooking up cookware. That's the funny part. We're using the cooking skill to produce cookware, because they just let you use any skill to make any item for this quest line, as long as it's a crafting skill. So we do that. Now we're just going to move around and do a couple more of those. Let me see here. Gonna head into the next area really quick. Moving along, moving along. It is really funny, though. All the nonsense going on here. I'm laughing at some of the things hitting my YouTube channel. Oh, this is the Final Fantasy 16 music. Because this is Torgal. Now, what's cool about Torgal is you can press number 1 while mounted to pet the dog. Okay. True. Now, let's go this way. I do like the music, though. I am not really a fan of Final Fantasy 15 and 16. But the music is good. Consistently, I've been seeing good music in the Final Fantasy series. Hold on a second. We're gonna pull up a Windows thing really quick. Here we go. So, hey guys, Windows 11 says, malware. And then Windows 11 plays an ad in Notepad and then crashes. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Deathtron, good to see you. Would you be up for Pilgrim's Traverse or something else tonight, or are you busy? Okay. Goody, goody, goody. Ixion. We're going to go over here and create 3 things of slides. Do you have a favorite job/class? That would be Red Mage. By far. I love Spellblades in fantasy. Love them to death. The Red Mage uses a rapier. The idea is you can't, like, you can see the soul gem here. The soul gem is actually the head of a staff. The sword itself becomes the staff when the two are united. And so you basically pelt the enemies with magic as quickly as possible to build up this gauge, your mana gauge. And when your mana gauge hits 50 or above, you can unleash the mana in the form of a melee combo that then has call it a spell combo that follows it up afterward. It's so it's just really fast, and you just kind of swap between hacking and slashing and using magic. I've capped all of the classes in the game. You know, everything Blue Mage at 100. So Blue Mage is special because you are basically learning monster spells and you have to create your own specs. All these other classes are kind of like pre-built, right? You'll have the same skills as everybody else. Blue Mage is different. You have to like build a specialization, like build your own skill set. I like Blue Mage a lot, but Red Mage is my favorite. I do like all the new content in Red Mage first, usually. I like Warrior a lot for tanking. Warrior is just so easy. I like the idea of Paladin, but Warrior is just, like, in your face. Like, a really fun tank, for me at least. You can heal up really easily by beating the crap out of enemies as a warrior. Then I'd say for healer, again, White Mage is a simple class. It's bursty big heals. It's easy to make up for a mistake that you do. Other healers, it's much harder to make up for a mistake because stuff like, what do you call it? Sage, for example. This is another healer, Sage. It's based around the idea of like damage mitigation, you know? And it's a little different there. You need to go to the world server. I don't know where we're going to be, Deathtron. It's possible we'll be on mine, but it's also possible we might go to Krural on the Crystal Data Center. Depends on what's happening. But yeah, those are my favorites. My favorites are Red Mage, Warrior, and White Mage. Dancer's pretty fun too, but I admit I haven't used Dancer in a while, so I need to refresh my memory. And then let's do combos. Yeah. Anyway, that's about it for now. Let's see. Any will change the classes of jobs this time. It's fine. Have to wait for this buff to wear off, I think. I want to go switch to Cunilarian. There we go. That's better. Cooking. What are we cooking up? We're cooking up some storage supplies. Don't ask how that works. You played a long time ago. You never got past level 60. You're interested in Dancer, but you never tried. Dancer is just fun. Generally, just fun. Give me a second. I need to craft up these 3 items. It's gonna take a moment. Once we finish this, we'll head over to the Gathering Beast Tribe, do that. Then finish off with the Pelu Pelu. And after we finish those 3, then we'll be ready to do either Pilgrim's Traverse or Occult Crescent or something. Haven't decided yet. Talk to this guy really quick. The Lord Master needs more storage supplies. It's fine. Yep. Dancer's wonderful. You highly recommend you play it? Yeah, it is. Red Mage becomes available at level 50. And I basically went Archer, Bard, Red Mage in that order. And then I also did White Mage right away. But if, like, for a new player, I usually recommend people start out with, what do you call it? Astrologian, which, not Astrologian, sorry, what is that one called already? Let me see. It would be Summoner, Arcanist. Arcanist becomes both Summoner and Scholar at the same time. So when you level one, you level the other. So you're basically leveling a DPS and a healer simultaneously. And it puts you in Limsa Laminsa to begin with. So you can level Marauder, which becomes Warrior. Kind of nice. Let me see if there's anything else I missed here. Nothing major. Okay, we can go. So we talked to this guy, turn our quests really quick. Yes, you love the variety? Yeah. Absolutely. Chigawar Salt. Yep. Improving society somewhat. That was the challenge. That's a good meme. We should improve society somewhat. And yet you participate in society. How curious. Okay, let's see. I am very smart, by the way. Now, basically, if someone complains about the economic system that they're in, someone will inevitably go, actually, you use an iPhone or an Android device, and that is made by your economic system. You know. Society happened to you, correct. Absolutely. Not everyone can become a hermit in the woods. You don't think flying mounts were a thing when you played? Interesting. They definitely are in the main game. In the, like, A Realm Reborn, they're accessible after you finish the level 50 main quest. Yeah. You just suddenly are able to fly. I want to listen to this music. Hold on. Yes. We'll head over to the next one in a second. Let me switch classes to Miner. Either that or Herbalist. Fine. I'm checking a thing. That should be fine. Okay, cool. Let's head back to Tuliolo. We'll get a free teleport to Yaktel. And Yaktel is where we do the Gathering Tribe really quick. Nothing major. Just something So go over here and then Yaktel. Yeah. My goodness. Microsoft hates the word microslop. Oh no. It's true though. Let me see. Let me check this. Valve create a Discord with alternative connections to Steam, the Steam store, and your life and my life is yours. They did the thing there, yeah. Yes, you should really care about the feelings of a mega corporation. I'm sure they care about yours, in as much as they can take advantage of you. Okay. The excitement. Hype is excitement, and excitement translates into purchase intent. And they want you excited about everything, so you're buying everything. Or at least staying subscribed to their special service. You know the service. Games a Pass. Don't worry. The price of Games Pass has never gone up, and definitely will never go up in the future. Alright. Let's see here. I need to tell this person. I need to use the say. The Gainery has fresh vegetables. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, fresh vegetables, yes. There we go. I'm just going to advertise really quick. Tell people, hey, the Gainery has fresh vegetables. You should go eat. And they're like, oh. Until they go off, and it's one of the randomly generated quests that you can do. You never know what day which quests are going to be available, but you need to just click on him and tell him the Gainery has fresh vegetables, and that's it. The map markers indicate our character's special, like, heightened awareness and ability to get things done very quickly. You know, our luck and our skill. And they go like, oh, if only I knew who to talk to exactly. Like, the game will reference shit like that all the time. They'll just be like, yeah. So when a big glowing circle appears that you're supposed to, like, dodge the effect of, what the game is actually saying is, yeah, your echo buff is giving you precognition for it. Alright, here we go. We need to get some stone. We gotta go get some more stone. This way. Heading up and over. I do like the pods from Nier Automata. It's quite the way to fly. See, this thing is a branch bearer. These branch bearers are pretty normal. There's one on Occult Crescent called Hinky Punk, and it's horrifying. It does some really screwed up stuff. Okay. It, like, splits it. It creates two shadow clones that then do attacks. Okay. Rocky outcrop tungsten powder. We just take all these, and then we deliver them, and the quests are done. You like in-lore explanation for UI? Yeah, exactly. It's very funny. But, yeah, when there's, another version of the Echo that happens when you die to, like, a raid boss. It, doesn't happen, when raids are just released. They're always, like, the Echo buff is always added later. But, for, like, old raids specifically, every time you fail, and, you know, you party wipe, provided you've gotten far enough in the raid, you'll get a stacking buff that gives you, like, more HP and damage dealt. And the idea is that, like, the game will reward you for getting closer and closer to the end of the raid. But in lore, you're basically, the first time you fight the raid, you are actually, you're basically being fortified with the knowledge of, like, potential failures that you could have had. Because that's what the Echo does. It lets you see into the past, but it can also let you see into, like, alternate possibilities, you know? Like, glimpse the future. And so, like, those are the alternate possibilities in which you died. Whoop. That's why you get stronger. Despite in lore having not actually cleared the raid. Okay. So, we're done here. The last thing we need to do is the combat beast tribe. That's easy because we can do it as red mage. No problem there. I'm just gonna go back to Tuliolol. Then we'll go to Kazumauka, whatever it's called. Should be easy peasy. No problems. Let's see. Got Kazumauka. Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine here now. Thank you. Okay. We have to go to the side over here. Advisor versus Predator is one. No, that's us. I think we have to kill an Apollon. I've done these jobs enough to know more or less what they're having me do. Really funny. These zones are nice. Nicer when they're not, you know, fogged or it's dark, but all in all, it's a shame that they don't feel as important as Shadowbringers and, well, Shadowbringers had us feeling like we were trapped in an alien world, which was really cool. Endwalker had those areas feeling like super important, especially when we got to Garlemald. Like, Heritage Found always felt, in Dawn Trail always felt kind of odd, mysterious even, but never like, never critical. So we're gonna, yeah, pick up this Advisor versus Predator. Good. Let's go see what's over here first. We're almost done with the daily quests. This one is, we gotta ride on a, on like a manatee. Yeah. Humanity. Oh, nice. The sun is finally peeking out from the horizon, so we're getting normal light now. That's cool. So yeah, this thing here, we gotta ride this this big manatee to the waterfall there. And we just do a little performance for a person. This is supposed to be the combat beast tribe, but what we're actually doing is we're helping a tourist agency. It's funny, like every expansion basically after Heaven's Word has like a combat beast tribe, a gathering beast tribe, and a crafting beast tribe. So yeah, so we do the humanity. Yes, exactly. So we just, yeah, this guy right here, we just kind of do this little dance. They're all like, wow, oh my god. And then that's it. So they left, and now we can go do the other quests. the manatee will return to its place. It's been trained, so we can just dismount and, you know, ride our normal mount the rest of the way. Once we get to one of our quest targets, I mean. It'll take a moment. No big deal. Okay. Destination. Ride it. Good. Do they scale the player's level? They absolutely, positively do not. There are some activities where the player will be scaled down. Like all dungeons, raids, stuff like that. You can do them at your current level, you know, one-shot stuff. But that's like an extra setting you have to turn on. If you're, like, queuing up to group with other players, by default it's going to... what's a moblin? Moblins are the goblins of Tural, which is the continent to the west. Yes, there you go. So special advisor, Mobby Gobby. Yeah, so it's just a special kind of goblin. Now, I gotta go deal with some things real quick. South. What was I saying? Yeah. So, like, there's a whole ton of content where you are, quote-unquote, level synced. And, when you're level synced, you, like, you'll get full XP and stuff, but it considers you to be that level. So, say you're level 100, and you go do a level 70 dungeon, you'll be synced at level 70. And that's how old content remains kind of relevant. Is that what ends up happening? If we look over here at the guide, you can queue up for, say, Alliance Raid Roulette, right? If we queued up for the Alliance Raid Roulette, what it would do is it would look for some player who needs to do a particular Alliance Raid. Like, they're in the middle of the quest story for that Alliance Raid, and they want to do it. And the event that happens, they, a bunch of other players who want to queue up for this roulette will get filled in. And that way, when a player is doing content for the first time, there are always all these other players doing their roulettes, and they'll get put in with that player, and they'll all be synced to, in this case, you know, if it's, let's say, the level 50 Alliance Raid, then you'll get synced at level 50, right? And these are all the different currencies that you'll get. And you'll notice that the currencies don't look all that spectacular over here. But what happens is, as you progress through the game, when you hit end game, the end game currencies become available. And so players can farm, if they want to, their end game currencies by doing their daily roulettes. You don't have to do daily roulettes. You can get your currencies in different ways. Like, two of them I mentioned earlier, Occult Crescent and Pilgrim's Traverse. Those are, like, big end game areas. I will probably be doing those for my, what do you call it? Jeez. I'll probably be doing those for my currencies. Not really the roulettes, but it's entirely up to, like, players how they want to deal with things. You know, not everyone likes to do every piece of content, and that's why the currency is obtainable in different ways. Because arguably, it's easier to queue up for the leveling roulette and then get, like, brought into a level 30 dungeon than it is to go do level 100, you know, like, relevant content. And so people will just kind of aim for variety, and they'll do a little bit here, a little bit there. And as long as they're doing stuff that is, you know, either current or roulette based, then they'll always get the same currency. So it just decides, like, what do I want to do today to progress my character? At least that's the idea. And really, you don't need to progress your character too far if you've been running, like, the latest dungeon or whatever. You'll probably have enough gear to progress the story when they add more story. It's just there are players who want to do hard mode content. And for those players doing hard mode content, there is always, always, always more gear to farm, you know. So you could always be slightly stronger than you are. Alright, let's turn in the Pelu Pelu stuff. No big deal. Pelu Pelu Pulums. Yes. Okay, we got our tombstones. Trying to figure out what I want to do now. The answer is... We'll go back to Tuliolo, and we'll see about maybe a Cult Crescent. I don't know what's going on and where. I'm gonna peek at a few more other things too, as I can. All right. Checking something. Good. Labo, thank you. Things are going well. Yes. Been having fun today. Haven't been online too much. I've been hanging out in real life, you know, touching grass. And I took a picture. I can show you the picture here. Hold on. I put this to social media already, but did some mini golf. You know, that was fun. Mini golf is something I haven't done in like a year and a half, so I wasn't exactly doing incredibly well, but I was having fun, and that's the important thing. Someone, after I posted it to social media, someone said, "That's the thing on their website. You've doxed yourself." It's like, yes, I've doxed the place that I drove to. If you look on my my social media profile, like, I already tell people I'm in Denver, Colorado. I don't care if you know where I played mini golf one time. Mikey, hello. You haven't done mini golf in an age? Yeah, it's been about a year and a half since I did mini golf before. Okay, let me see here. So, let me see. Gonna check who's on, who's where. Okay. That'll do it. Yeah, everyone's offline. Makes sense. Okie dokie. Then I will invite. And then... You love the outfit? Thank you. I mean, it really is nothing. It's like... people meme the quote-unquote Amazon basics. And that's really what it is. It's, was like $30 on Amazon. But, I like it. It's stupid, but I like it. Alright, let's head over to the Phantom Village. It really works when I want to do, like, the crafting, because I got, like, this right here. Guess there's a different outfit. Let me look at the other one really quick. Hold on. I'm checking. Glamour plate. Let's switch back to Red Mage, but I want to check something. Occupied? Occupied. Can't do it. Hold on. There it is. And then I want to check my glamour plate really quick. Let's have a peek. Man committed a sin. Okay, I do not have a glamour plate for the alternative, like the Valentine's Day Maid dress. And I probably want to do that because, like, it fits. It has, like, the black on the outside, the white. Like, it fits, especially if I want to wear, like, the blue Maid outfit. And, because I've got a, you said, that's one of the cutest Khajiits? Yes. As you know, we've been playing, Ohm's Rot Khajiits in basically everything. That's, nothing out of the ordinary there. Let's see. There we go. Let me see. Yes. What was it? Trying to remember. There was like an angry kind of face that we could do. Macute. Yes, yes, indeed. You got it. Anyway, let's put our hat back on. Perfect. So, looks like other folks are AFK or busy. So, what do you call it? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Deathtron. You can absolutely pop on over. Muted. I'm not muted, though. That's unfortunate. You might be muted. Because I'm not. There we go. Fairy, yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, if we get Deathtron in here, that'll be cool. What else? Crap, you're right. Oh, no. I mean, that's just what happens. I've got to say, my adventure plate is pretty awful. I like it very much. It's, let me do this. Okay, crop. ADV PLT FF1401. Okay, cool. I open it, and there we go. Now I can blow it up, so you can kind of see what I mean by it's pretty awful. Like, I have way too much fun making these things. Someone told me I could get banned for doing this, but so far nobody has complained. And you don't really get banned; you get like suspended for a week or whatever. Sorry, for like 24 hours, 48 hours, you know, something like that. Assuming it were considered lewd. But, yeah, it is pretty funny. I wouldn't bat an eye if someone told me, oh, like, sorry, if a game master told me, like, that was inappropriate. I'd be like, okay, like, that's disappointing, but, you know, you've seen way worse. Everyone's seen way worse. That's why I said, like, it would be disappointing if I heard that like mostly innocuous thing was somehow inappropriate. I'm looking at the yeah, just looking at that viper. It's just cute from your perspective, of course. But everyone has different. I said cutscenes do way worse. Yeah, well, yes. Cutscenes do upskirts all the time, especially if you have the Makote basic, the you know, the starting skirt. The starting Makote skirt is shorter than every other one. Oh shoot, Deathtron, I'm sorry, Deathtron. My bad. I called you over, and I was reminded about something important, something I have to do right now. We use this Aetherite ticket. I'm not saying we can't run anything, Deathtron, but yes, gas betrayal, exactly. But I gotta do something here in Gradon, yeah. So we're gonna go this way. See, I may have not done a little thing over here. Yay! Valentine's Day event. I see. I see. I go into the Valentine's Day area, I see players, I'm like, that tracks. That really does. Okay. Let me see. Oh, that is extra bunny. She disappeared. But, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Is that a human? It's rare to see humans. I mean, humans are common, but, like, players, yeah. You had to restart the PC because Windows suddenly thought Bluetooth doesn't exist. Yeah, I occasionally have to turn off my PC completely to get Bluetooth working again. It's true. I've had that issue a few times. Okay, Astrid. So I remember there was a quest originally. Astrid likes to wear masculine clothing, right? And there was one of the years she dressed up like her older sister. Her older sister isn't here. But she dressed up like her older sister, and she was like not really feeling it. She doesn't like dressing, you know, feminine. And so they had this whole like moral of the story of where like you should dress in whatever way you're most comfortable with, right? Then at the very end, when you clicked quest complete, they gave you gender locked outfits. Only this game could do that. Could have like a whole story quest about how you should wear what you're most comfortable with and how she likes to wear masculine clothing instead of feminine, and then gender lock clothing reward. They fixed it after like 3 months, you know, at the next like major patch, but it was really fucking funny. Yeah, you can now mix and match those outfits. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure we're getting this skirt as a reward, and I'm quite happy about that. Let's go talk to Emily first. Whatever shall we do? Okay, here we go. Oh, we'll get a cake. Nice. Oh, well met, friend. I'm Astrid, emissary of love and adore. Though the Valentine's Day celebrations are underway, I'm afraid we're still preparing the main event. Why, if it isn't Zarek, it's a pleasure to meet you again. Yes, yes it is. Did I play the latest Final Fantasy? No. It's kind of... It's not really an RPG in like a JRPG in the way the others are. It's more like an action game with some like minor RPG elements. It's like more akin to Devil May Cry, which isn't a bad thing for some people, but if you're like a long-time fan of the Final Fantasy series and you're looking for like RPGs, you're not getting one in the latest game. You're getting a yeah. You miss turn-based combat? Yeah. I don't necessarily like I liked ATB. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, like had the active time bars. I like those because you could manipulate turns and like it was just more interesting to me than like strictly turn-based. But when they went from like the ATB system to where you could like speed up or slow down turns to just like real time, I didn't like that as much. Not to say I don't enjoy it. I do. It's just not as much, you know. Give me a second. I gotta poke at one thing in a different window, but otherwise we should be good to go. Okay. Think that should do it. You don't know if you ever played Shadow Hearts? Button timing mechanic. Had forced you to pay attention to combat? Yeah. I've never played Shadow Hearts, but I've watched it a bit. Anyway, let's continue the quest. Hello. We're in need of assistance to get the festivities underway. An adventurer might be what we're looking for. Can I ask for your aid? That's right. You can count on me. Flat tit. Oh, thank you. I've been working hard at getting everything perfect for today. And designed this fetching new outfit. I see. I see. Allow me to explain. To celebrate Valentine's Day, we serve rather generous-sized cakes to one and all. However, operations ground to a halt at the last minute, leaving our plans and cakes half-baked. I see. Half-baked cakes. The emissaries dispatched us to assess the situation. Would you mind joining us at the amphitheater? Yes, we can do that. Seasonal event accepted. We are going to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this skirt is going to become an option for us. And I want to see what it looks like dyed. Because I might very well... let me switch to my white mage really quick. I've been using the Makote basic skirt this whole time. And I think I'd like to switch some things up. That's why I need to do this quest. So that I can, do other things besides the Makote basic. What else? Oh, she's wearing the apron. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to be putting on for, like, a different stream. When I do, like, the blue maid outfit, I'm going to dye this part blue. Leave this white. And, yeah. That'll work. Okay, we wait here outside the amphitheater. No big deal. I do need to put this up a bit, though. It's, yes. Oh. Bakery Bedlam in there. Kupo. Those pesky mammoths should be celebrating... should be creating confectionaries with the door and affection. Instead, they insist on being a nuisance and an obstruction. It's all too much for us to handle. This Moogle has a palm. Hold on a second. Hold on. We need to zoom in on this palm. This Moogle palm. Let me look. I'm going to paste this into a different section here. All right. So, the Moogle has a heart palm on its head. Yeah? I didn't notice that until now, but also the fact that these children can see the Moogle is kind of strange. Usually the Moogles are hidden from normal people. But, yeah. Kind of strange. Howdy, Daedric. Good to see you. So, as you expect, this must be best left to someone skilled in the art of physical altercations. Yes. This is Koopa Cup. It's Cop. K-U-P-P is Cop. Interesting. The Moogle Emissary of Love. Okay, so we're trying to get our Valentine's Day stuff done. So, we're gonna, yeah. How could I turn down a request for aid after hearing the plan for such lavish deliveries of love? Many paws make light work, as they say. And so I corralled fellow Mog and flew over post-haste. Okay, oh wow. That's like a baker? He's got spoons. Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in again. Yeah. This guy has like spoons and stuff on his belts. So he's definitely the cook. No question about that. Let me drag this away really quick. Yeah. Malware. I still love that meme. Okay. These delivers of love are nothing less than cakes in question. Valentine's Day is a time to foster affection for one another. How better to do that by sharing a sweet treat. When we shared our vision with Cupra Cup, we soon came to the realization that we need a facility capable of baking these cakes on colossal proportions. Luckily, we have it. There's an old manor on the outskirts of the 12 Wood. And so we snapped it up, turned it into a grand... Until the bespoke mammoths, commissioned by the Goldsmith Guild, went on a rampage. Mammoths are like puppets. God, what kind of manor? This isn't Hukake Manor again, is it? Like, having it for the Halloween event and then turning around and using it for this would be very silly. Yep, they lost their minds. Why the little fiends took us for common thieves. They barred off the kitchen in their frenzy. We thought we have a whistle to stop the mammoths in emergencies, but they were upon us before our lungs could fill for even a puff. So, yeah. We need the whistle. Got it. To shut off the mammoths. Please, Zarek, you're our only hope. Will you dodge the malfunctioning mammoths, decorate the cakes, and save Valentine's Day? Okay. For the sake of those eagerly awaiting the festival, I beg you. If you insist, it'll be a piece of cake. Yes. It'll be a piece of cake. Yep. You two no doubt have matters to attend to. So allow me to accompany our brave adventurer and fill her with what support I can. Got it. Bye-bye. Seasonal event instance unlocked. Okay. Speak with the person. Got it. There. Wait. This is an instance for 1 to 4 players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Parties that register with less than 4 members can choose to enter in their current party or fill it automatically through the matchmaking system. I see. So in other words, we can invite Deathtron. Maybe. Let me look. Okay, it looks like Lysel is offline right now. What about you, Deathtron? How are you doing? Have you completed this? Varus Shadowheart. That just shows that I'm very, very silly about this. Invite to party. You need to teleport. I see. You're gonna unlock it. Very good. Yeah. Once you unlock this, we'll queue up and go. Also looking at, like, all these other players. There's so much going on here. Purveyor of Love. Oh, the store isn't ready yet. Okay, that's fine. There's so many umbrellas. I want that one. Look at that cute umbrella. That's amazing. I mean, technically everything she's got looks great. Let's see, what is that? Theophany robe. Veil of Eternal Passions, that's Get Married. The same skirt I'm using. Fairy heels. And let's see. Yeah, that's the Veil of Eternal Passion. Okay. Yes. I was just looking at that, and I'm like, I can't go on without, like, trying to replicate this outfit, at least, not all of it. Like, I don't want the veil, for example. But I'm looking at the other stuff, I'm just like, oh, wow. Wowie. Maybe I'll change out the heels for, like, some sort of boot. But, I really want that chest piece. There's no question about it. Yeah, these guys look really cool, too. Like, I'm just looking at the different outfits, like, these guys have. So good. Alright, unlocked. Cool. Let's queue up. Get in there as a matched party. I guess the event's been around too long, so there may not be other people queuing for it. We might just go in with our current party then, which is fine. Yeah, your outfit's really cool. No question. Yeah, that looks awesome. There are just so many great outfits in this game. No matter what you want to be, how you want to do it. Like, I'm really looking forward to what I can do with dyeing the new skirt. There's also pants, of course, but yeah, they're letting us mix and match from the beginning now instead of, you know, going insane. I'm gonna let the queue sit for like another minute or two. Then I'll just go ahead and get going. Yes. Sniffing, you say. Oh, nice. We did get the queue. Cool. No, I did a, I did mini golf today. Was a good time. So, I probably do smell a little, like the outdoors. LOL. Let's see what we got here. Your sword is modded to look like something else on your end? Oh, okay. That's cool. Here we go. Heart. Okay. So, thank you for agreeing to help. I cannot draw my weapons. Alright, we need the ingredients. Protect the cake, the mammoths say. Protect the cake. First up, 1 heart berry cake. Unfortunately, we are mammals. We acquire sweat from being outside. Berry frosting. Cool. Oh no. What am I doing? Help. Help. What's going on? Cake stand. Oh, I see. Oh, jeez. How do we stop the mammoths? Okay, I stunned a couple mammoths. There we go. Crazy. Rolling berries. Oh, that's delightful. These are just giant strawberries. I love strawberries. They're my favorite. There we go. Yep, we're adding rolling berries. Are Crap. Need to be careful about these mammoths. Anything could happen. Good, good. Cake stand. Neat. Protect the cakes. They are not berries. Here we go. We're stunning the mammoths. That we can apply rolling berries. That he should be able to do that. Yep. Now we're moving on to the next thing. What do we need? Hearts. Chocolate hearts. The cake is almost complete. So we have to make a cake. Big cakes. Excellent. Decorate it with hearts. Hold on. Gonna do that. Done that mammoth. Done that mammoth. Oh no! This is a seasonal event, so, you know, no big deal. So I've decided. We like cake? Oh, yes. Yes, I agree. I agree completely. Confection complete. Excellent. What do we get? Done them all. We have to do more cakes? I thought this was going to be like a quick thing and over with. But yes, to answer your question, yes, a cake, correct. Absolutely correct. Now, let's focus. Chocolate hearts first. Avoid the mammoths. Adding things. Whoops. Gonna just stun these mammoths so they don't bug me. Yes. We can temporarily stun them so that we can keep going. Sugar pearls. Hell yeah. That's right. Cake stand. These are all different cake. This is a chocobo type cake. Interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. No. There we go. Wait. It picked a different one? What's with the direction? I have a 9-second cooldown. Okay, I'm just gonna piss off all the mammoths. Come on. It's using Sugar Blizzard. You're both stunned. What's left? There's so many different options. I think we've... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we finished the cake already. The cake is almost complete. I'm gonna pick up those, the rolling berries are already done. It's just whipped cream. I like whipped cream. Creamy delights. Alright. That is a big bowl of whipped cream. One more thing of whipped cream and we're done with this cake. I assume we have to fill all the cakes to finish the instance, which makes sense. There we go. Yep, that's 2 cakes done. 3 to go. 3 to go, probably. So yeah, we finish up the... half your time has elapsed. Oh no. Oh no. This might be concerning. If half our time has elapsed and we still have 3 more cakes to go, we're gonna have to push harder. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I can see why this would be a problem. Chocolate hearts. Crazy. Oh no. Got it. Put this away. Cool. Gonna go for the chocolate cubes now. What a ridiculous event. I expected to just have to talk to an NPC a little bit and then have it be done. Turns out there's more to it. Looks like one more set of chocolate cubes. There we go. Done it. Hearts, I'm going to go for the cake toppers. Those are cactar toppers. Lovely. I love the idea of a cactus. What do you call it? Whoops. Like food that looks like confections that look like cactus. I think that's pretty cool. More cactar toppers. Going to assume that this is the end. Hopefully. Of this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. Cactar topper. It said half our time has elapsed, but I don't see a timer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, we're done. Yeah. Confection complete. Yeah, I don't see... You have 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Oof. Okay, it's on the left side. I see. I see. I didn't realize that was the chocobo topper. Okay. This will do. Damn it. It doesn't call for that ingredient? What? What? Oh, okay. I needed to go for the arrow. My bad. My bad. Moogle toppers. Okay. I am very silly. And maybe I don't know what's going on. Fine. This is the last Moogle topper. And we're done with Moogle toppers. Good. Gonna stun that guy just so he gets out of my way. Chocolate cubes next. Oh, God. Got a lemon macro. Oh, wow. That's pretty funny. So, what happens if we don't make enough cakes? This feels odd. Very odd. Okay. Got him stunned. Excellent. Going for the frosting. Less than a minute remaining. Oh no. Why is he frozen? Don't understand. Okay. This'll do. It's done. So... yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get the other cake. That's just not happening in 30 seconds. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's kind of interesting, but, so we got all but one cake. How irritating. Hello, hello. We're doing the Valentine's Day event right now. And here we go. We're out of time. Okay. 4 cakes. Quite something. You have a knack for cake decorating. Neat. Excellent. So it's not perfect. This is some BS, Kupo. LOL. Rigged event. Yeah. The other Dark Knight said this is BS Koopa. Okay, I'll give it to you. Yeah. 1,000 gil, exercising the right. Awesome. GG. So we're done. Now I can continue the story. I received a commendation. Someone likes me. I freaking love that dress. Look. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. I took screenshots of all the components of it, so I'll be able to replicate it later. I must offer my thanks. I have never seen such a charming confectionery. Now we can finally get the festivities underway. That said, such a large-scale operation, we can hardly ask you to oversee the production of each and every cake. Would you be willing to share the secret of your success? Keep a keen eye on your surroundings. Let no mammoth go unpunished. Positive thinking. Microsoft is currently being plagued by positive thinking, by the way. I'd say keep a keen eye on your surroundings. Yeah. There we go. The key is to locate the required ingredients. I'll send a request to the Adventurers Guild to ensure they include this sage advice. Now, let's head over to the amphitheater. Good. Let's see. Something on your mind? Cup? What's going on, Mr. Moogle? You there to wrangle the mammoths. I was able to observe more closely with these Moogle magics. Had an opportunity to cast. Okay, here we go. What's going on then? Course of action is just fine. We need to find Kuko. Kupna Kuko. Okay, so we're looking for a very specific Moogle. Yeah. No problem. I'll join the search once I've submitted a report to the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Strolls by the water wheel near the Lancers Guild. Got it. Let's go over there then. So. Yeah. I know I won't, like, I probably won't have time to, like, fully glamour the rewards I get from this event. But I would like to, regardless, be able to enjoy putting them in the glamour dresser and knowing that I have them before I get distracted by, you know, like Final Fantasy 14. Sorry, it's like Skyrim, Tale of Two Wastelands, you know, any of the other events. I get distracted by any other game, you know, Knights of the Old Republic. And then I forget, oh, this event was running, you know. I almost went into Occult Crescent without running this event. That just shows how, you know, fun. I think these are the pants for the event. That's cool. No, they're different pants. Doesn't matter. On. Here we go. You always get amused passing those the lower side, like the B rank scions. They're just hanging around. Okay. I can picture it now. Dozens upon dozens of cakes being presented to the adoring public. For the mammoths will be hard at work by now. Everything will be according to my master plan. All these confectionery delights will appear with neither man nor Mog raising a paw. The commotion has been been greater than expected, but not with boisterous enthusiasm. Okay, we found the Mog to blame. Let's deliver justice. You come quietly, or I'll pull off your palm. There we go. Hold on. I need to take a screenshot of this. Yeah. Okay. Who in the name of good King Moogle Mog the 12th? May his magnificence remain unsummoned. Who are you? Such murderous intent. Spare me. Spare this cute, fluffy, Mog. Kupo! Okay. There you go. Ah, Astrid. Not only did Kuko know something about this matter, turns out he's the maker of this very mischief. What? How could you consider that, Arthas? I mean, but you said he helped you prepare the fruit. What could cause the malfunction? Malfunction? Great Kupo's nuts. They're malfunctioning? Oh no. I had such fun with the cakes that I returned after delivering the fruit, but the Kupka cup was nowhere to be found. Attending another of one of his many duties, I suspect. Then it struck me, if everyone was so busy, wouldn't it be better if the mammoths could make all the cakes by themselves? So I cast little Moogle magic, which caused the mammoths to malfunction. You have to undo the spell you've woven. It should have been very easy to cast, but it's not so easily undone. Any attempt to dispel will likely end in exploded mammoths. So those little robots are just going to detonate when we try to dispel the magic on them. That's great. Far too dangerous for mammoths. Perhaps more importantly for the cake. I see. There's no intentional sabotage. What a fine mess you've made, though. Why didn't you ask anyone else before deciding on this plan? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems. I just wanted everyone to have as much cake as their hearts desired. Kupo. Well, as an emissary of love, I'm never one to turn away a helping hand. Any ideas you have, bring them to me. Especially about the cake. All right. Let's see here. You must always see your task through for the intended recipient with love. There we go. With love. Even though I'm not an emissary? Just as long as one puts their hearts into it, anyone can spread love and affection. Just look at Zarek. Thanks to her, Valentine's Day festivities can go ahead. I think it's past time we went and enjoyed them ourselves. And there we go. No problem. Let me hit a thing. Hilarious. Okay. What should do it? Sort by... Okay. Think we just need to head on over and finish up the quest. Oh, nice. You did the Mega Flare. Is that Luminar? Oh. Interesting. Look like Luminar from Chrono Trigger. We gotta go around and around. So, where are we going? Through the amphitheater. We're heading to the amphitheater through the whatchamacallits area. No big deal. No big deal. Side out here. Bredania's big Ultima. You got with the model from the Alliance raid? I see. Ultima. Jeez. Yeah, nothing happens. I like that. Okay. So I wonder what's up with those cakes. What's this? Stone lantern? No, that's not it. Oh, these are Valentine's chocolates, which are a currency to buy the good stuff. I see, I see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, this is the emissary from last year. Sorry, the year before. See, what happened was Lisette, basically, she got herself got herself a man, and so now they spend the Valentine's Day celebrations together, and the role of the emissary has fallen to Astrid here. That was the whole story earlier when Basically, Astrid had to, like, Astrid was putting on her old, like, Lisette's old, like, dress. And Astrid prefers to wear, you know, suits, obviously. Makes sense. That was the, like, last year's thing. As you can see, main event is underway, and the cake has been served to one and all. Let me thank you for my assistance. You said sometimes you have nightmares about showing up to work like this. Well, I mean, like, there's a reason why I have, like, the cat ears versus the standard headphones, right? You know, typically, if we're on, like, a serious call, we're not, in fact, wearing cat ears. Of course, these days, I got a whole lot of work from home, so I can do whatever I want, which is awesome. Some people get angry that I'm doing society wrong, but it's fun. My goodness. Anyway. Let me see here. I have lots of nonsense. Okay. So, let me thank you for your assistance. The confectionery you contributed is here in a pride of place, thanks to your advice. Adventurers who undertook the quest as a request to decorate additional cakes were widely successful. Cool, so we got lots of cakes. Cakes everywhere. Is there a fourth one? No. What a light and fluffy texture, Kupo. Simply divine. Everyone seems to be having such fun. Okay. Seeing people bask in these warm feelings. This might be worth doing hard work myself. Having fun makes life worth living. Correct. As I said before, I said this on social media recently. You know, like, when I'm not doing silly things, I would say all is well. But when I'm doing silly things, I am happy. And there's a difference. There's a difference between everything being okay versus, you know, being explicitly happy. All right. This is the essence of love. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Thanks to your help, we've made it thus far. To think we were so close to everything falling apart at the final step. I couldn't bear that thought, not after the hard work Astrid put in to make this happen. I'll not deny I've had my heart set on it. Not so long ago, I came to realize sharing food and sharing a moment of bliss together is but another form of love. While the giving of chocolate is the traditional practice, part of me hopes that what we've created here will become a new tradition. Sharing ardor and affection with loved ones and feeling the heart's answer in return is my most heartfelt wish that people across the realm are blessed with such opportunities. And so, Zarek, if you ever feel inclined to venture into the kitchen once more, we will gladly welcome additional cakes. The celebration is just getting started after all. And I must insist you partake as well. Before you go rushing back, have a slice. Oh, I'll put some tea on. Won't you sit with us for a while? You've earned this. That's right. Quest complete, yes? Damn right. We get the cake. Oh god, do we earn the outfit by doing... Okay, here we go. We have, we can do it again, and we earn Valentine's chocolate, and it can be turned in to the Maid for gear and items. So, if we want this outfit, we have to grind for it, lol. Probably not a whole lot. But let's go talk to the person over here. Yeah, Purveyor of Love. Oh, shit. Never mind. Pretty sure I got enough. Like 126. So let's, first of all, go for the skirt. Let's have a look at it. Display gear. That skirt takes priority over everything. It's not too long, though. It's a pretty short skirt. We could probably, let's see about dyeing it. Hold on. Let's dye preview. Out of pure curiosity. Oh, that's way too dark. Hold on. Metallic ruby red dye. What about, one of these? Yeah, sort that. Okay, yeah, so it definitely won't work with my current outfit, but yeah, it's a pretty good one. Let me see. Yeah, is it? I can definitely find some outfits for that. So, skirt, yes. What about this one? There's. That's just a standard with a tie. A cardigan. Oh, it changes colors. It changes patterns. That's nice. There's a beret. Versus this beret. Different colors. Different textures. Well, I definitely need the cardigans. There's no question about that. Yeah. We may have to run this one more time to get enough for everything. But I'm happy we got as far as we did. For sure. There's some shoes there. This isn't the Super Bowl. We played Fallout during the Super Bowl. What was the meme? The one team's defensive line figured out that the Super Bowl was yesterday. The meme was that they didn't actually attend. And that's why the team was raffle stomped. It was a bad time for all. Let me see. Okay. That'll do it. Well, we may need more for the other stuff. Oh, only 2 for these? Nice. Nice. We still have 77 of these, so I can definitely... Like, we did well enough that I was able to basically get everything. This is great. In an alternate timeline, it could have been me on the field. Impossible. They don't recruit in the cheer section. I see. Anyway, let's get some of these items here. Nice. We can get additional cakes, tables, chairs. I need 2 of these chairs. Hell yeah, this is great. Like, we were able to get enough. Yeah, 2 chairs. And then a table. Excellent. And so I've got one of all the clothing. Those can all go in my armoire. I've got the music sheets. I've got 2 chairs. I got 1 table. And the rest can go into cakes. Oh, there's a rug. Let's get that rug. Hell yeah. Now, more importantly, let's get cakes. I'm just going to spend the rest of these chocolates on cakes. Yes. I think so. We'll just fill our apartment with cakes. It'll be great. This currency, there's, like, unless I want to, like, make more rugs, I guess. No, I don't really want more rugs, so. The rug is nice, but I just want to grab more cakes. Because the cakes stack, they're, like, But they don't stack. Wow. Wow. Well, I guess... Yeah. I guess we're just kind of screwed. Let's consume these items really quick. These musical items, add them to my list. And then I need to head over... I'm going to teleport down to the airship, which is going to take me to the inn. Airship. And then from there, we can do a few things. My goodness. This way. Everything looks great so far. So, yeah. Talk to this guy right here. And we will process everything. So, we go over to the armoire, store an item, and then, yeah, all of these Valentine items can get stuffed into the armoire, which is like an infinite storage, but it only holds specific items. Like, from the events, basically. But it's good because we'll be able to make glamours out of those. Zima's earring. Pretty sure I have that on my blue mage right now. It's fine. That's everything. Let's go look in the armoire. Let's look in the glamour dresser. Then edit glamour plates. Just want to see something really quick. Like, I wanted to like overwrite this one. This was what I was using for like Bard, but I'm not really a fan of the outfit anymore. I know we used like high quality pink dye for the panties, but yeah, we don't care about that too much. Let's see. What about this one? I want to see what happens if we like replace. I want to visit the armoire really quick. Open armoire. And we have to figure out like what season it was. So it'd be like this was the This was like one of the earlier skirts. This was like the comfy skirt. Okay. And then if we like select like a white dye reflection. Oh. What about a different shade of white? Hold on. Over here. Pure white. No. No, the texture doesn't match. That's unfortunate. Still, I like how the metallic silver dye definitely doesn't work. Yeah, it looks like Snow White dye is the best for this. Still doesn't match the texture on that, but the skirt length, like if we go into like combat stance, is, yeah, that's just right. Like, it's basically the same length as a South Sea skirt, but it looks really nice. And there's like room on the thigh. Yeah, I like it. And we got that, but for like all the slots. So like you can very easily switch between these. Let me try this one. Hold on. A little bit of red there. If you dyed it pink, so it lines up with the thing on the top. Let's go ahead and discard all changes. So you would like want me to do armor 2. There we go. So you were talking about like this, but then like set it as a colibri. That's a lotus pink. Not quite right. It'd be like a colibri pink, I think. From red, we got like cherry pink, salmon, rose. Rose is different. I was wearing rose earlier today. Yeah, so lotus, iris, wine red. It's definitely not neon pink, that's for sure. So it's really funny that neon pink is now a thing. Roland Berry. And then you just decide to do metallic. Metallic does not look good on this. Now, here's the real question. I think the buttons are the other color. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, colibri pink. Colibri pink. That's good. That is really good. I think... Oh, the socks. The socks are the other color. So, like, if we made that Calibri pink as well, then, yeah, it fits with the boots. Yeah. Those are some tall socks. I don't have the dyes on me right now. I just wanted to make sure that this could be, you know, a thing. And the answer is yes, it could. Yes, it could. Now, with that all said, I need to put things away right now. Hold on. We're gonna do ventures really quick. Ventures! Commence the venture. I have no idea. These cakes suck. I'm gonna put the table, rug. I wish I could combine the two chairs. I really just have to, like, deploy these at my house. That's what we have to do. Get them out of my inventory. For now, though, wait, this Arcanite is Occult Crescent. Okay. Cool. Making sure everything's good. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get out of here. Now. Yeah, I don't think we have to run that again. Unless I wanted, like, to fill my apartment with, what do you call it? Like, Valentine's Day stuff, which I could do. I could, like, get, like, a whole set of Valentine's Day carpets and just carpet the whole apartment pink. It'd be very, very silly. Alright, I guess we go to Occult Crescent then. I think that might be the way to go for now. I was hoping that if, what do you call it? Lysel and, Leaf had shown up, we could have done, like, Pilgrim's Traverse or something, but I think, this is the way to go, since they're busy. Or sleeping. One of the two. I don't begrudge people their sleep or their other games, you know. Definitely not. As a player of other games myself, that would be very, very hypocritical. Okay. Let's see. You're generally an insomniac these days? Oh. I hope you can fix that eventually. Let me check a thing really quick. When you see a Lalafell with a giant sword, it's like... Minimum height Lalafells are frightening, honestly. I can't wait until the North Horn is accessible. I hope it's not terrible. That is always a concern to me. It's weird. You lay down, have a full-length dream, wake up, it's only been 2 hours. Ooh. I mean, it's possible you're dreaming, like, you're dreaming too intensely. So your brain is, like, remaining active. And you aren't getting the kind of sleep you should. That happens to people. Let me see here. I'm checking a thing. Okay. What is that? I saw some real nonsense there. Someone posted a thing in general. I'm like, what? This looks awful. Give me a sec. I'm reading a thing really quick. Okay. Right. I was reading something someone posted, and it was like, oh. And then it's cleared. Let me check one more thing before we go in. Nah, we're fine. It's good. So, to the South Horn. Let me see here. Okay, I need to continue working on Gladiator. Showing him the intro makes sense. Just chill out here. I'll do a little bit of a... There we go. Viewing cutscene. There you go. Alright. Let's figure out where we're supposed to go. Cursed Concern is underway. So, let's head down to the southern area. Should be called Elder Growth. And then what we do is we go down this way. And let me see here. We're just gonna take a minute or two until the next like critical engagement. In the meantime, I can run along here and check for things. Gonna peek inside really quick. Hopefully not die. There's nothing in here. Fair enough. I'm having a quick peek while we wait for an event to pop up. And I think... Yeah, for those who don't know, Occult Crescent is an exploration zone. There's a lot to find just wandering around. But more importantly, there's combat challenges to do. And those combat challenges will progress like a leveling system in the zone itself, called a I would call it called your knowledge level. And your knowledge level is separate from your level in like for your base class, right? So it's like knowledge level 1. Yeah, we're gonna head back to base. What was I saying? No. Oh yeah, knowledge level 1 is like you will get massacred by things that are like knowledge level 6, or you know, you have to be extra careful as you progress. Deathtron here is knowledge level 2. So yeah, we're gonna head down back to where we just were, but this time go across. And there will be a target. You're a wee baby. Yeah, exactly. So you have to be careful you don't get mowed down by any monsters that, you know, just happen to be near where we are. So yeah, this creature's probably gonna die like real quick. Like, he doesn't like me. He's also gonna die very, very quickly. So you need to get a tap on there as soon as possible. Yeah, either you got the tap or you didn't. We immediately recall. No delays. Instant recall. And then we just kind of repeat the process. We get some points. And we immediately find the next... I just leave the map up, and when a fate pops up, I immediately go do it. Critical engagements will give me paste, which is something I need in order... crystal paste. I need in order to evolve the creature that's going to get me my artifact weapon. This is all very silly, and I like it very much. Okay, we immediately go over here to the new Aetherite, new monster. The monster's going to die, like, really quick. We'll have seconds to tap it. But our main goal is to waste time in between spawns of, what do you call it? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this thing will die super quickly because it spawned for, like, one player. And instead we're gonna, you know, kill it with several. Good. That'll do. Hey, Yuki. Do you feel like hopping on, or are you busy with your own things? Okay, immediately... Oh, no. No, I'm not teleporting. I'm going this way. I'm going over to Flame of Dusk. We don't have to do Occult Crescent. Like, I just need anything that drops crystal paste, so... Mm-hmm. Ain't got time. Just having breakfast. I understand. My goodness. You need to come for the event? I just did it. It's a fancy little skirt. And, yeah. I got enough of those little cookies for the entire thing to easily, what do you call it? Let me see here. Cool. Yeah, this is the Hinky Punk battle, so I'm gonna switch to healer. But then I'd like to try to equip Cult Bracelet of Magic. Okay, I already got that. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna be their healer. Probably die a horrible death. Doesn't matter. But yeah. So the new event, the Valentine's Day event, has you go do like a little instance. And I did a 4-player version. Damn, it looks good. Her outfit, I mean. Yeah. That's Tycoon Tights. I can tell already. I need to see her chest piece. Thank you. Cloud Dark Top of Casting. The thing looks great. Holy crap. I like it very much. Now, as I was saying. So yeah. So for the new event, you like we had 4 whatchamacallits. We had 4 players from Chaotic. Yeah, the Alliance Raid. Chaotic Alliance Raid. You got it. Invite to party. Looking for group. It's Aki. Is that the Aki I'm thinking of? Probably not. Yeah. There we go. Cool. It's time to fight. It's the Hinky Punk, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the Hinky Punk. This thing's gonna kill us. I will have to heal everybody as it uses Lamplight. There we go. Better. White Mage feels very smooth. Even if you, like, fuck up, there's so many opportunities to just make up for it. Oh. Yep. It's gonna do circle, pushback, circle, pushback, cross. Okay. So. Yeah, it's gonna be pushback, circle. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It's pushback. It's going to be cross. And so, oh, no. Oh, no. Bye, everybody. I managed to survive it somehow. That was horrifying. Okay. Pick the other player up. Lamplight's going to kill me. Okay, got it. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. Pinky Punk is a scary, scary monster. You get like, what, 10, 20 crystal paste for doing this? Not a great number, but if you're trying to level up your phantom jobs, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see what kind of nonsense we have going on. Cross. Okay. Cross, knockback. Circle. Cross. Okay, and there's going to be like a circle in the middle there as well. So, cross. Yeah. Then, knockback. Circle. It's going to be like another circle, I think. Yeah. That'll do it. And then, cross. Fuck. I'm going to die. Let's raise them again. Lamplight hits everybody. Brutal. Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead and heal. Bye, everybody. I let myself die because I was so distracted. Fine, it's fine. I'm sure that someone will res me eventually. Maybe, possibly. I have no idea. It's been a long, long time since I've run Occult Crescent, so, you know. Oh, nice. I got a res. Neat. Got to see what they're doing. Push back. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to assume that this one starts with a pushback. So, over here. Please don't let me die. Okay, circle. Another circle. And then. I don't get killed by cross. Make sure, yeah, it's cross. And then knockback. Oh, geez, cross. That was scary. We're fine. We're fine. We just need to heal up because, yeah, heal up after Lamplight goes off. Crazy. It's a second Lamplight. It's a second Lamplight. Wow. Okay, let's drop ourselves a lantern. There we go. Nice big heal on everybody. We got him. Yeah, we got him. Victory. So, did people respond well to the Oblivion video? A lot of people did. Some people were very, very stupid. Some people got aggressive. Now, most of the aggressive people ended up just getting in the held for review filter. Did the choker ever get itchy? Sometimes. I'm definitely aware of the choker. It's not itchy, but, like, I can feel it, the pressure from it. Anyway. What do you call it? Okay, so, like, there are people who got, like, really aggressive with each other on the Oblivion video. Specifically, like, oh, the Oblivion video's fine, you know, or, sorry, the Oblivion remaster's fine. There's no problems with it. You guys are just, you know, stupid. And so I was like, I don't know who you're talking to, you know. I don't know. Like, people were getting, like, very aggressive to defend it. It's, you know, standard Bethesda nonsense. But, what do you call it? No. We got a handful of people who started hashtag noticing the hairstyle, and you know, there's like 30-ish people whose slurs will never see the light of day. You know, because it's all just in the review filter for like 60 days until their comment gets deleted. So they're the only ones who see their own comments, basically. My goodness. I think it's funny. A lot of people telling me I look like I'm 30, which is bonkers to me. Oh, that's dehumidifier. Yes. It's really funny. Okay. Keep the warp going. Everybody knows you're 21. It is really funny. Okay, next it's a succubus. He's pretty easy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mal. I prefer having a choker on to not having a choker on. And that confuses people. It looks absolutely silly, but it feels nice. There we go. You're dead. Next. Mm-hmm. You live in a constant state of confusion, so you're immune. That's funny. Okay. Let me see here. Hot timer, 10 minutes. Yeah, we gotta, like, as soon as this event's over, we gotta go do persistent pots. For sure. Take a moment and get that treasure chest. Magic prism ribbons. Huzzah. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, they have already... Cannot locate a character with that name. I was gonna invite someone to my group. That ain't happening. Cyber Scorpion. Crazy. What's with this car? Look at that cat. Look at that cat in the car. This is a mecha robot. That's crazy. Leaf, it's good to see you. It's a Savage mount. How was your League of Legends? Okay. You noticed how long my index finger nail is? Yeah, it is pretty long. I'll have to cut it so that it's on par with everything else. Yes. Invite. Good. We got a full party. You don't want to talk about League? I understand. I really do. I've never played League myself, but I've watched friends play it, and I've seen what it does to them. Anyway. Would you like to do the roulettes that drop paste, or Pilgrim's Traverse, or Occult Crescent, and like, or Fates. I'm not picky. I want whatchamacallits. I just want to progress the crystal paste thing. You're gonna go to bed after this game? I understand. Okay. Ooh. Great. Still good to see you. Okay. Ooh. 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 Bye. I don't remember how this works, so it's gonna be fun. Crap. Gotta wait here for the stomps. But we got it. Neat. I still don't remember these. Do the roulettes drop paste? Yes. Certain ones do. It's on the demon chart. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, certain ones drop paste. But no, I've been having a lot of fun today. Went mini golf and then had dinner at Texas Roadhouse. It was a good time. Okay, we need to like move this way so we don't die. Yeah. Go too slow, get hit. Go too fast, get hit. So, it's a knockback. God, I want to get knocked back over here. Yes. Thank you. I did it. I avoided the horrible death. Now we'll res. And then heal self before death happens. Yes. But, yeah, so it was a fun day. Most of it was just, relaxing in the outdoors and touching grass, which, you know, I don't do as often as, I should. Starfall. Of course. Think we survived? We did. Okay, let's go heal, there we go. Oh, wow. I managed to, heal Deathtron there. That was close. Iliac Bay was originally Star Bay. I may have encountered that information at some point, but I definitely don't remember it, so thank you, Yuki. Okay, this is a DPS check. We have to kill all of these, whatchamacallthems, all of these creatures that are being drained by the boss to make the boss vulnerable. And then we have to kill the boss before it can execute its killer move. There we go. Bare-fisted death. That's the move. Good. Lair, Scorch, and Resolution. Okay. Victory. Now we have to immediately... Pots north, 3 minutes. Yes. Flag. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna head over to there and do those. Gonna kick back, relax. It was very interesting, though. Because, like, I got about 30-ish people who are, what do you call it? They're very angry at my new haircut. And they've decided that, they need to explain their displeasure in a variety of slurs that get immediately picked up by the YouTube algorithm. And, like, the YouTube has, like, a held for review filter, so they're just going to sit there for 60 days before they get deleted. I'm the only one who sees it, and I'm laughing at it because, you know, I feed off their attention. Free speech enjoyers when someone has slightly long hair. Yeah, something like that. I've done IKEA shark jokes in the last 3 videos, so they're not picking up on that. It must be the hair that triggered them. Is the IKEA shark a symbol? Kinda. Happily engagement farming, but people are silly. I'm not a masochist, so I don't want to have, like, extremely negative people around me. There's criticism, legitimate criticism, and then there's just, you know, hatred, right? And, again, I'm not a masochist, so. You said I had really long hair back to, down to my butt. I did. That was back. I got it cut in 2010. Oh, we should probably switch to tank rolls. And then get into tank stance. And that's because the more enmity you have in this encounter, the higher your chance of getting a rabbit. Sorry, a pot, not a rabbit. Rabbits are from Eureka. Okay. So. What else we got? But yeah. It is really funny regardless. My goodness. Yeah, Deathtron, when you're out of this encounter, you can Google the IKEA shark and you can see fun stuff. That's what you like about me. I'm not overly negative. I'm absolutely negative sometimes, but I try, and I try to balance my criticism, which, again, some people will view balanced criticism as hatred. It's kind of weird. A lot of people have all or nothing mindsets. But, oh, jeez. You miss couch co-op games with your friends? I'm trying to remember what the last couch co-op game... I mean, there's, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is a great couch co-op game. Yeah. That's for sure. I love this music. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't attach hair length to sexuality. I understand that. I don't think that it's... okay, far, far northwest. You click on the little pot of plunder button up in the corner if you have a magical elixir. You may not have it, you know. Let's see here. Far, far northwest. Sorry. It really isn't the hair length that people are, like, taking offense to. It's the bangs. One of the first comments I got on the video was, those bangs, you're an egg. I'm like, fuck you. It was my immediate thought, of course. But I didn't say anything. But that was one of the first comments on my video. Yeah. Let's see. This way. No one has ever said shit besides Christians. You know, it's interesting because for the most part, like, I found Europeans have, like, they get pissed at my, cat ears or my outfits, but for the most part, nobody gives a shit about my hairstyle except for, like, Americans, specifically. Let's see here. You know, land of the free, free speech, free expression, blah, blah, blah. Now we're gonna bully people. I mean, all the bullying's gonna do is make me lose respect for them. Not that they care whether I respect them or not, but, you know. Southeast. Let's see, southeast. Jesus was a long-haired dude? Yes. Treasure coffer. Silver coffer. Yeah. Bam. This is nice. Okay. Where are we going now? Gotta go back. No, on the street, nobody cares. But remember, I'm a public figure. AKA, I play video games on the internet. This is very serious business. Oblivion is an underrated song and Shiva dies too quickly. Yeah. You're right. But yeah, Deathtron, make sure you use the little pots and just kind of figure out where it's leading you. Like, you shouldn't be following me. You should be using the pot icon over there. Like, in the corner of your log there. In order to get lead. You died before you could get to the treasure? Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay, I'm not going to do the brain drain event. I'm going to go up here really quick and see if there's a treasure chest up here. There is not. What a shame. Okay, not what I was looking for. Yeah, I'm not going to do the brain drain one. Instead, I'm going to chill out here at the Aetheryte Shard. We're just going to kick back and relax. Looks like another critical engagement, and I'll have finished Gladiator. Or at least finish this rank of Gladiator, which is nice. Increase your mount speed? You really do, yes. Definitely. Let me see here. Okay. Nah, I just think it's really funny. I'm kind of a jerk, and I understand that I feed off the negative attention. I would not be disappointed if the negative attention went away, because I like positivity. But at the same time... Oh, nice. We're heading up to the top. Yeah. Here we go. This one is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Yeah. I'm probably gonna die a horrible death here. But, no big deal. Let's see. I don't know who's who. I tossed someone an invite because I could. It's so interesting seeing these little mounts here. Okay. Just gonna chill out. And I will toss invites where appropriate. How big is the map? It's not that big. Like, it is literally the zone here. Like, that's basically it. Here. I'll blow... Oh, yeah, this is the map. It's got, like, a lot of different encounter zones. It's, I'm looking forward to... There's another half of this that's going to launch on the final patch of Dawn Trail. And that's going to, like, see us through the rest of the expansion until the next one, basically. That'll be our quote-unquote content. Oh, God. Oh, God, this skirt. Why? Why? Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Let me really quick. Yeah. We're fine. Nonsense. The Fort Tower in the original Final Fantasy V is such a cool concept. I haven't played Final Fantasy V in so long. I played 4 and 7, 8, 9, and 10 in recent memory. But it's been so long since the others. Like, I haven't replayed those. I'm checking a couple things. Okay. My goodness. But yeah, on the street, nobody's really looking at you. Like, people don't really care about other people walking on the street. So you can do whatever you want, more or less. It really is only on the internet where people need their attention. And they make themselves feel better by tearing down others. It's pretty funny, though. Explosions. Like, seriously. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Gotta run, gotta run. Explosions. Yeah, those little pulses go out. And then they detonate, yeah. That's a cross. This corner should be safe. Your party goes up different sides of the tower. Yeah. This... well, that hurt. No! Yeah, I'm like 1 hit from death. Etheric Blast went off right afterward and killed me. That was pretty funny. It's fine. We're okay. Okay. We are about to get hit with a AoE, yes? Oh, it's sending out pulses. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. Yeah, we gotta walk into these so that we don't get hit by the explosions. Destruct. It's gonna detonate these. We have to kill the vessels before they blow up. That is a concern. One. Whoops. Here we go. Flare. Scorch. Nice. The destruct has been averted. Hit defend. We're fine. But yeah. Watching you play Final Fantasy MMO is way better than Neverwinter MMO. That's unfortunate because, like, I'm a big fan of the Forgotten Realms. Like, I have 2 giant compendiums of, like, Forgotten Realms books next to me right now. I don't think Eorzea as a setting is nearly as interesting. But at the same time, oh, jeez. Okay. I think that the game and the writing are just plain better. Oh, come on. Baldur's Gate, Forgotten Realms? Yes. Baldur's Gate is in the Sword Coast region of the Forgotten Realm. Oh, God. Oh, there I took the damage. Nope. I'm dead. Amazing. Amazing. Goodbye. But yeah. I got rezzed. We got a healer. Okay. It's almost done. Mandarin's gone. Yes! Phantom Job, level up. We just got long reach. That is an attack skill. Cool. Alright. This is neat. So, what else we got going on? Now then. You choose if it bothers you. Most people feed off negative vibes. Keeps uptight normies away. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait for the next big thing. My Phantom Job Gladiator. Let's see. It has 4 levels. Okay, cool. I'm trying to max these Phantom Jobs as soon as possible. To have, like, all the Phantom... we're going to the bottom left corner. Yes. I'm trying to get these Phantom Jobs maxed as soon as possible. You think your main gripe you have with the Cult Crescent is they took 5's job system, which was super flexible and customizable, and turned it to the most rigid exploration zone? It's true. I honestly... compared to the logograms in the Lost Actions. No, I'd agree with that, Yuki. Say that, like, Baja specifically is amazing in the sense that you can be a red mage and you can get tank actions and tank essence, and you can just tank, like, the big colossal encounters, like the critical engagements. You could just be like a white mage tank if you wanted to be. If you decide to, like, do that. Or you can enhance your current job, you know, your current job's effectiveness instead of taking on other roles. It is so good that you can, you know, accomplish all of that. And it makes me feel great playing like a red mage with, you know, tank actions, because I can just, like, oh, well, no one joined me in this one. Doesn't matter. I freaking own this. Anyway. Yeah, Baja is amazing, and I think Lysel put it best. There's a good chance that we'll never see the like of Baja again. They said when it concluded, it said "Save the Queen will continue," and I thought, "Oh wow, that's neat. When's that gonna happen?" Never. I mean, obviously, we either got to go back to Dalmasca or, like, we got to go to the Locust. The Locust is where, like, Garlemald's, like, started. It was, like, these people were kicked out of Garlemald, like, sorry, kicked out of the Locust, and then they went and founded Garlemald. But then their legions, like, retook the Locust, and it's currently, like, occupied land. But it's, for the Garleans, it's, like, their holy land, right? You know, the origin. It's not where Garlemald was, but it's where they came from, where they were expelled from. And so, in that regard, it's super interesting. You think Baja's storyline was probably the weakest? By the way, villain died off screen. Yes. Dalmasca was also liberated off screen. I mean, the dude who was there at, like, all the artifacts got put in a case, and the dude, like, the main villain didn't die off screen. He just left with all the good shit. That's the thing, like, there's all these Save the Queen artifacts that are just kind of somewhere in the possession of a dude who we never got to fight. It's really weird, because it's just, like, open-ended. It says he died in one of the field logs. Which field log is that? Like... We might be thinking of a different guy, but, like... After Diablos Hollow, like, the guy that they were, a burnt corpse was found resembling his 6 months later. Okay. No. If a burnt corpse resembling his was found, then either, yeah, it implies he faked his own death. I mean, if he faked his own death, that makes sense. But, you know, we'll see. Because, I mean, the last cutscene we saw was him taking his, taking the artifacts and leaving. So if he quote-unquote died off-screen, then someone has those artifacts, right? Lion time, Radiant Wave. Gonna exchange ether with those. Those become air. I should be able to just, like, sit right here. Yeah, we're cool. Stone. Yes. Do you think they plan to do more for whatever reason? There was an abrupt change of plans and they halted it quickly. Well, as I understand it, they put their time into, like, Criterion dungeons and stuff. Variant dungeons, Criterion dungeons. That's where, like, all their resources went into. For Endwalker. Why we got very little. Okay. He's going to immediately, like, rise up and try to shoot us. Yeah. Doom. Delightful. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, we're going to end up with Hamarut's bullshit pretty soon. No question about that. Okay. Double cast. Double cast. I'm going to choose to believe. Here we go. That should do. Yeah, there's no problem here. I'm just going to be able to step into the side as soon as the cast goes off. There we go. And I'm safe. Okay, let's actually participate in combat. 1, 2, 3. Flare. Scorch. Resolution. But yeah, I don't doubt that they will, they'll expand on the story eventually. I mean, the fact that they're using Final Fantasy V stuff despite the fact that, you know, we already dealt with Omega. And Omega was like, you know, a grand tour. Like, we had Kefka and all that too. So, it's really funny to me. Oh, nice. I got double comboed by that. Oh, well. 'Tis what it is. Okay. Well, I think the Sid stuff was awesome. One of the best solo duties in the game. The fact that they made an extreme out of that solo duty just boggles my mind. I like it so much. Okay. Let me really quick go grab a thing. I want that treasure quest. Oh no! The ghost, it knows my name. I hate you. Thank you. Okay. Yep. To get the Diable gear. I did too, Deathtron. I got Leaf and some other people together and we got the Red Mage item. Oh god, Crescent Ghost. Can I get out of here? Alright, gonna go ahead and pass leader on to the healer. And then I'm just gonna nope out of this. Apparently I'm in combat, I can't do that, but... thanks for coming, Deathtron. Sorry we couldn't play longer, but I'm starting to get a little sleepy, and if we're not getting a nice big group, I'm gonna work my way over to a different area. I'm looking at his outfit. How many good outfits people have? Okay. Let me see. No problem, you had fun? Good to hear. I'll be doing more silly stuff soon. It's been pretty fun. I've noticed not a single angry person got through this time, which is funny. Okay. You teleport to Limsolo Minsa. I'll take it. No, my, oh wow. Forgot how crowded Ferry is. But no. What am I gonna do now? I'm going to start winding down to sleep. But first things first, I'm gonna go to the inn and, Aft Castle. But yeah. I'm gonna go to the inn and look at my outfits again. I want to see what I could potentially do with some of this. there's just some, like, really good outfits. Here, hold on. Before you leave, you'll find something to be angry about. Yes, yes, yes. Well, thank you for showing up, Yuki. It's been a good time. Let me see. Yeah. I'm just gonna log off here, I think. Not to say that I didn't have a whole ton of fun in these almost 3 hours I've been playing, but I've been busy today, touching grass and having fun. So I'm gonna take a I'm gonna, what do you call it, grab my cell phone, and I'm gonna go into a reclining position and just kick back and relax for the last like hour or two before I sleep. I have work tomorrow, so like I'm gonna be in meetings and stuff. So my expectation is that I'll be able to like shit post on Twitter and on Discord and stuff, you know. But for the most part, I'm gonna be a bit busy with other things. So my expectation is that I'll be streaming something either late tomorrow night or Thursday. But we'll see. Like as things develop, I'll be yapping on Discord about it. Speaking of Discord, there's a good chance I might be creating a Matrix channel very soon. Because Discord has been a little problematic. For anyone who doesn't know, Discord is they're trying to force age verification on everybody, not just people who are in like certain countries. And then simultaneously, they talked about their investors, and their investors, crazy enough, like they are setting up a program where they can comprehensively track every user and build a profile on them. Like they're planning on figuring out, okay, based on your login activity, they're going to know that you are like when you work, when you have a tendency to log on, all of these different things. They're they're going to build up like a comprehensive profiling system where anytime they need like a profile for like to sell their advertisers, they can just sell you. And I'm not very happy about this. I understand every company does it, but they've basically said that they're going to tie, like, they're going to do their age verification, and they're also going to probably sell that information. Said you don't see a cent of your own information. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm getting very, very close, very, very close to like jumping off Discord and going to Matrix or whatever. You fell asleep and YouTube autoplayed onto me. Well, have a good one. I'm going to go lay down. Bye, everybody.